Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. In English, that will mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone, where I'm learning this 100% truth. GMS for short. Shalom to the elect, to the 144,000, to the mixed multitude that's scattered to all four corners of the earth. Shalom to the sincere sisters that believe in Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, that also believe in this 100% truth. Matthews 28:19 tell us to go therefore teaching all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Yahweh, and in the name of the Son, Yahweh Shah, and in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Rakah Kodash. So, gain wisdom. That's what we should be doing, gaining wisdom. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. It's very important that we get it, because when stuff get rough, if you got wisdom, especially spiritual wisdom, then you able to see what's going on and what you got to do. But if you don't have that, then you lost. So I would rather have the understanding and the wisdom, because the Bible even tell us the wise to be around the wise to become wise instead of being around a fool. Because if you are around a fool, that's going to lead to your destruction. So it's very important that we get this wisdom, man. Because the knowledge and the wisdom is going to be what saves us in these hard times. Proverbs 1:7 in the King James says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instructions. We ain't supposed to do that. We're supposed to accept it, get more of it, continue getting it. You know, when we first come into this truth, we supposed to be able to learn it and continue learning it and become better and better until we off the milk. We weaned off the milk and we able to eat the meat, which is the deeper. The milk is the basics, and the meat is the deeper things. Hey, that's what's supposed to be happening. You're supposed to be gaining, and as you gaining, you're supposed to be becoming a better person. This wisdom make you a better person, man. This especially the wisdom that's coming from this Bible. And we ain't talking about that worldly wisdom. That shit whack. That shit is all lies and everything. And people are starting to see it now. But this truth in this Bible, priceless. The Bible tells you that no other book can compare to the Bible. No other book. So y'all learning all them different books and shit, but you don't know nothing about the Bible. Ain't none of them other books telling you about prophecies that's coming to pass or that have came to pass already. The Bible is. So Proverbs 1:7 says, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah, is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instructions. Fools. So you see that there's always a side that fear the Lord and a side that don't. You better hope that you ain't on that side that don't, because whoo-wee, it's going to be a lot of pain coming. A lot. So, precept Proverbs 9:10 says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. So, in the NLT it says, fear of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah is the foundation of wisdom. Knowledge of the holy ones result in good judgment. Who are the holy ones? The saints. Who are the saints? The Israelites, the elect. So the elect slash the saints slash the holy ones would make better judgment, would make better decisions. Proverbs 4 and 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. So wisdom is the her that the Bible be talking about when it says exalt her. That's the wisdom, the scriptures and stuff. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou doest embrace her. So this wisdom, which is this truth, is going to help us. It's going to build us up. It's going to make us better. So we need it. So a precept to Proverbs 4 and 7 is Ecclesiastes 7 and 12. It says, for wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. Let me read that in the NLT. It says, wisdom and money can get you almost anything, but only wisdom can save your life. So you see how important it is. That's why we trying to get this understanding and this knowledge, man, because when shit started to get rough, we're going to know what to do. You got to think, man, it's going to be so many people out here just clueless. That's not going to know what to do. They've been talking shit about the Israelites and the people on the street corners and the people on the videos and the scoffers and the scorners just on there talking shit. But in that day, they gonna be like, damn, where them dudes that was telling the truth? We was hating on them. Where they at, man? We don't know what to do. It's gonna be too late. You already done made your, you know what I'm saying? You done already set it in stone what you do. Which you didn't set it in stone, the Lord did it. The Lord gave you that lot to be a wicked scorner, scoffer, and you gonna get judgment for that. So 13, Ecclesiastes 7:13 says, accept the way Yahweh does things. That's wisdom. For who can strengthen what he has made crooked? Let me read that again. For who can straighten what he has made crooked? Nobody. Nobody. But guess what? I'm going to read this next one too, because this is a part of life. This is a part of wisdom. Enjoy prosperity while you can, but when hard times strike, realize that both come from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Remember that nothing is certain in this life. That's wisdom, man. Knowing that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua brings the good and the bad. That's wisdom. So it's important for us to get this wisdom, man. Because we're going to have to have some, because, matter of fact, I'm about to read it. Isaiah 33 and 6 says, in that day he will be your sure foundation. This is in the NLT. Providing a rich store of salvation, wisdom, and knowledge. The fear of the Lord will be your treasure. I'm going to read that in the King James. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is his treasure. The wisdom and knowledge. When these times get rough, that wisdom and knowledge, that's what's going to be able to help us. not your money, not your gold and silver, not these women, not your fame, but wisdom and knowledge. Wisdom and knowledge, man. So Luke 2:40 says, and the child grew and waxed strong in spirit, filled with wisdom, and the grace of Yahweh was upon him. Filled with wisdom. So as the child grew, we gotta grow. Yahweh grew and became wiser through Yahweh. We gotta do the same thing. We gotta become wiser and grow and become better with Yahweh to get to Yahweh. It's very important, man. A lot of people not gonna see it like this at all because they don't have wisdom. They despise it. They don't like correction. They don't like people telling them the truth. We do. We want nothing but the truth. And a precept to Luke 2:40 is Luke 2:52, and it says, Yahweh grew in wisdom and in stature and in favor with Yahweh and all the people. He grew. We're going to have to do everything that Yahweh do, which Yahweh is our example. We have to do the same thing. That's why I tell us to pick up our cross and follow him. So whatever he's going through, we got to do the same thing. We got to be willing to do the same thing. Some might go through more than others. But like the brothers here at GMS, the apostles and elders and brothers, we all are one. And however we can help each other, we do. But we still going to have to go through things. That's part of the curses. That's also a part of the discipline. He disciplined those who he loved. But that's also going to help you grow. That's helping you become better, becoming wiser, getting that wisdom. 1 Peter 2:2 says, as newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word. That's desire the basic truth. Desire the basic truth, man. Because you can't get to the deep stuff without knowing the basics. So, as a newborn babe, desire the sincere milk of the word, which is the truth, that you may grow thereby. So in the NLT it says, like newborn babies, you must crave pure spiritual milk so that you will grow into a full experience of salvation. Cry out for this nourishment. So that's what we're supposed to be doing. Starting with the milk, and then you start to get everything down with the milk, and then you get older and you become wiser, and you're able to take the deeper things in this truth, which is the meat. So, but it's important to become better, not to stay the same. You don't want to be in this thing 5 to 10 years and you still the same. You still doing the same shit. You still worldly. You're not growing. You're not growing, man. It's important that you grow in this thing. You got to grow in this thing. That's a part of wisdom. So, 2 Timothy 3 and 15, it says, and that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise with salvation. Salakim. And that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise until salvation through faith, which is in Yahushua. In the NLT, it says, you have been taught the holy scriptures from childhood, and they have given you the wisdom to receive the salvation that comes by trusting in Yahushua. Proverbs 22 and 6, train up a child in the way that they should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. You continue giving them that wisdom from the beginning, they're gonna be better off. Which we talking about the spiritual wisdom, which is these scriptures, because all 16 is for all scriptures is Yahweh's breath. Read it. And is useful for instructions, for conviction, for correction, and for training in righteousness. So we're supposed to use these words to become better. A lot of people gonna say different type of things and try to have stuff to say. But in the NLT, it says all scriptures is inspired by Yahweh and is useful to teach us what is true and to make us realize what is wrong in our lives. It corrects us when we are wrong and teaches us to do what is right. And that's what we should be focusing on. That's what wisdom is going to help you do. But wisdom comes from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And the people that don't got it, He not dealing with them. So we have to get this wisdom. And then you will look up, matter of fact, yeah, okay. Let me go into that word wisdom since I talked about it. Hakma.
Chokhmah.
Chokmah. It says wisdom, wisely, skillful man. Wisdom. Shrewdness. Wisdom. Prudence. Yep, wisdom in a good sense. Skillful wisdom, wisely. Yeah. You got to become better. We got to become better, man. We have to become better. You fear the Lord? You doing the things that you're supposed to be doing the will of the Father? You're going to gain wisdom. You reading these scriptures and getting the truth, the 100% understanding of it, you're going to gain wisdom. The Lord loving you, so He disciplining you and taking you through different situations, you're going to gain wisdom. He's showing you to do these different trials and tribulations so that you can grow from them. So you will know what to do when stuff happens again. He told us we're going to have to go through stuff. So we should already be ready for that. Now, do we know what it's going to be? Nah, but we should already know, okay, the Lord said we're going to have to go through some stuff, so be ready for it. That's a part of wisdom too. Knowing that it's going to happen. You ain't going to always get the good, especially when we in our punishment stages, boy. We in judgment stages. We are in the curses. It ain't gonna always be good. It ain't gonna always be good, man. But we are supposed to be wise and skillful, doing things differently than everybody else in this world, carrying ourselves differently than everybody in this world. We should not be doing the same stuff that everybody else is doing. Now, going to work and stuff like that, yeah, but the way you carry yourself, the things you talk about, you know what I'm saying? That should not be the same stuff as everybody else. It should be a difference between you and other people, especially if you got wisdom, man. Wisdom is very important, and we all need it. And if the Lord is dealing with you to give it to you, thank Him, because the times are coming, man, that the people that don't got no wisdom, they gonna suffer real bad. Everybody's gonna suffer, you know what I'm saying? But the ones that don't got knowledge and wisdom, they gonna suffer real bad. Hard times is coming though, but the ones that got the wisdom, they gonna be all right, because that means the Lord is dealing with them, and I hope I'm one of them. So call Hala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers, a great millstone, GMS for short, where I'm learning this 100% truth. Shalom to the elect, to the 144,000, to the mixed multitude that's scattered to all four corners of the earth. Shalom to the sincere sisters that believe in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, that believe in this 100% truth. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Shalom.